All right, now that you've worked through your first lesson and you've clicked through several videos and read through several chapters, we're getting ready to move on to the second section of the module. I just wanted to stop and kind of check back in with everybody. I've built the course using content with 1 or 2 minute snippets that I found pre-recorded. And in future tutorials, you'll find that I'm going to take you through some segments and I'm going to show you how to do some things. At the beginning here, it's very basic. Everything is taught in very small chunks and it requires several small videos. Of course, I would be happy anytime to go back in and give you information on how to create or on how to you know, explain a situation a little bit further. All right, so don't feel like if you don't get that, you just have to go and watch it time after time. You can always feel free to send me a message or put a post on the site on Canvas, and I'd be happy to create a video that further explains. So, we talked about in the last section clefs and time signatures and staffs, things of that nature, and now we're going to start to talk about duration and rests and things like that. So, oftentimes if you ask me to kind of build some information out, you'll probably find that I'll do it in Finale like this. This is a computer software program that we have in our keyboard lab here, if you ever want to check it out. Later in the course, you'll be doing some work on an online notation software called Noteflight, and we'll explain that when we get to it. But for right now, we're talking about duration. Basically, the quick tutorial on it is if you're in a time signature that has 4/4, you want to take up all the time. A quarter note gets 1 beat, and here's a measure full of quarter notes. A half note gets 2 beats, so in 4/4, we would take 2 half notes to fill it up. If we did a combination of those, a half note plus 2 quarter notes would also fill up a measure. So you're always given a time signature that has a specified number of beats that you can use, and then you fill it up with the rhythms that we have. And if you click through, you're going to get a lot more information about that, very detailed from several different sources. But like I said, if you ever just need my voice to explain it, then I'm going to be happy to go back in and take you through how to do it. And of course, as we move through the chapter, you're going to find that I'm doing a bulk of that explanation. Okay, but I did think that since music theory is, there's so much great information out there, I tried to tap into a lot of those great resources that were already there, so you could hear it from an expert's voice as well as my voice on it. Not that I'm not an expert, but just to kind of hear it in many different ways as possible. So best of luck as you work through this next section of the module.